Hey, and welcome back to the channel, Tennessee Whiskey Shaving, with your favorite talking head, Wes. Hey guys, so coming back with you, for day 3 of the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Space Cream Advent style calendar. I know it's not a true Advent, with it not being during the Christmas, but it is like Christmas in July. So, and I don't know. To me, if it's got doors like that and opens up with little, surprises and stuff in there, then it's an Advent calendar. So it's definitely a new summer tradition, started, by PAA, and it's a fun one. Even though the gourmand scents are not my bag, baby, I'm here participating to try and give you guys my thoughts and views on these offerings. So without further ado, day 3, as I'm sure most of you already know, is the Musketeer bar. Look at that. Man, I remember these. I grew up in Florida, so I remember these very vividly. Going to Disney World all the time. I grew up in the Orlando area, Kissimmee, St. Cloud, actually, to be more exact. So, so yeah, these were around all the time growing up. The Musketeer bars. Not only were they on ice cream trucks, but they were there at Disney World, growing up. So I remember seeing them all the time. Now, so let's get into this. Off the tub, the scent strength is pretty strong on this one. I give it on the Tennessee whiskey proof scale, I give it about a 50 or 60 proof. We'll cut in the middle and say 55 proof. The scent off of it is, you can smell it very, very well. It's not faint like yesterday's offering, the Italian ices. This one is pretty prevalent. To me, in my nose, I get like a doughy chocolate. So to me, this smells like a chocolate cookie. Yeah, like a chocolate cookie, or kind of walking into like a Baskin Robbins. You get kind of that smell to it. Maybe like a chocolatey waffle cone kind of smell. There's a doughiness to it. But yeah, chocolate cookie is pretty much what's sticking in my head, uh, with my nose. Definitely chocolate, cookie dough, maybe a little bit of vanilla in there. But yeah, chocolate cookie is what I get. All right. So without any further ado, let me get my face a little wet again here, and we'll get started. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. I got the face wet and I got the lather made up. The lather opened up a little bit more to me when I was making it. The scent opened up a little bit more. In the lather, I get chocolate. I still get the doughiness, a little bit of a nutty vibe to it, and like a small hint of orange. I mean, it's ever so faint, but there's almost like a kind of fruitiness to it, like a sweet fruit to it, and it's a little hint of orange is what I get off of it. So anyway, it made quite a fine lather as normal from a PA offering. It smells gourmand, so I mean, if you're into that stuff, good on you. I'm using my Marshall made brush today, and I'm still using my Dottie bowl from Symmetrical Pottery. Today I haven't busted this bad boy out in a little while, but I'm going to be using my Razor Rock Super Slant with an L2 plate. So let's get to it. All right, boom. As with all the other Space Cream reviews that I've been doing, this will be a single pass only. one pass. I gotta say though, for me, I'm not really too fond of this one. The chocolate and stuff like that. I am not a huge. I don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like to eat chocolate, but I definitely don't like shaving with things that smell like chocolate. But have I got a nifty surprise for you guys when we get down to the best part of the shave? Because for today's pairing with the gourmand scent and cologne, I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. So stick around for that for sure. All right, fellas, here we go. I haven't used my slant in quite a long time. I forgot what it feels like. Feels pretty good. And speaking of Razor Rock, man, I'm pretty excited for the daily DOC to drop this week. They could drop it anytime now, so I could pick that bad boy up. The daily, the DOC version looks fantastic. I think that is a very sharp looking razor. I can't wait to give it a spin. I know some people aren't a fan of slants, and I get it, but I'm telling you, man, there's something to them. Especially, you know, you may not believe the science behind it or whatever. I don't know, maybe you just don't like the way it feels. But yeah, there's something nice about a nice slant razor, especially if you're coming from straight razor shaving world, because you'll learn real quick with a straight razor, they cut so much better if you can do it at an angle rather than staying, you know, like perpendicular with your hair. If you can stay at an angle, it slices so much better. And that is the same premise for these slant razors, you know. They're slanted, so you get that angular slicing motion. Makes for a nice, efficient, comfortable shave to me. But you know what they say in our awesome little niche hobby here, your mileage may vary. What's good for me won't be good for you, and what's good for you might not be good for Bob and Bob's uncle. All right. Well, there we go. We got the pass out of the way. You know, just like a typical PAA soap, works great. May not be my, you know, my thing or whatever for the scent, but it still performs well. So let me clean up here and we'll get back to the best part of the shave. All right, fellas, gentlemen, and wet shaver aficionados, I am back, all cleaned up and ready for the best part of the shave. So yeah, this splash here is what we're going to be working with. So let's see how it goes here. Oh. Definitely chocolatey. Had a little scratch there. Yeah, as normal, you know, you can pick up every splash that I know of for PAA has benzoin resin in it. So definitely pick that up. It says it's got Madagascar, vanilla, hydrosol, essential oil, and fragrance oil, glycerin, aloe vera, and benzoin resin. Also denatured alcohol. So yeah, I mean, for me, I can definitely, you know, I can get the woody resinous scent note from the benzoin, and then the chocolate. I can still smell the alcohol. A little bit of vanilla. So yeah, if chocolate is your thing and you like it, that's going to be for you. And as far as the regular, like, so for a normal cologne that you might look to pair with this Mousquetaire bar, surprisingly enough, double SOB. It goes very well. Yep. I don't know, man. It's weird. But that chocolate note with the double SOB, it is very, very nice. See, I don't mind a gourmand scent as long as it's, you know, that chocolate note, as long as it's a supporting character. You know, when it can add just a little bit to you know what a normal fragrance to me smells like, a, you know, a masculine fougere, or you know, or something, you know, a musk or something along those lines. Yes. See, now that smells very nice with the, if you take the Mousquetaire bar splash and, you know, add some double SOB to it, it's good. It's very nice. All right, and so as far as the wife goes, for the for her opinion as well, because I always give the wifey's opinion. For the Tennessee Wifey proof scale, she gives it a 50 proof. She says the same thing, just like with the previous 2 days. For her, this seems like something that she would want in her Scentsy. You know, she even busted out sugar cookie, one of her sugar cookie Scentsy bricks, and, you know, and was smelling this along with the sugar cookie, and that's what she keeps getting. She would like that scent, you know, in her Scentsy pot, but she doesn't want me smelling that way. And as far as I go, for the Tennessee whiskey proof scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 proof is the best, I give Mousquetaire bar, I give it a 40 proof. It is not for me. It's a great soap, you know, but, you know, I may even go like 30 proof on it. So, you know, I might cut it in half and say 35 proof, but it's just not for me. I think, yeah, I'm going to give it a 30 proof. It's not for me. And like I said, if there's a mint chocolate chip, then it's going to get an even worse proof rating for me. I am not one to shave with mint chocolate chip. I don't, even as a candy, I don't like mint chocolate chip. Maybe after dinner, you know, to kind of freshen the breath. But, you know, I've never been one to just get like junior mints or something like that, you know, to chow down on. Growing up, I was always more of a sweet tart kid, or nerds, now laters, you know, stuff like that. Even as far as the, you know, if you want to go with the space cream stuff in the ice cream truck, even growing up in hot ass Florida, you know, where you'd think you'd want ice cream all the time, I would get, you know, now laters. It was just more of a bang for the buck for me. If I did get ice cream, usually I would get a a Choco Taco, you know, they had those on the ice cream truck growing up where I was at. So if I did get it, you know, I'd get a Choco Taco. So if there's a Choco Taco offering, you know, in the Space Cream Advent set here, that would be cool. But I don't know how I'd like it because if it smells like chocolate, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it just wouldn't be the same. You know, but anyway, yeah, I'd always get like Nowalators or Nerds or something like that, you know, off the ice cream truck for like 25 cents. They would last way longer, you know, than just, you know, getting the ice cream because, you know, plus with it being in Florida, the ice cream would just melt super fast. So I was always, you know, I'd get like four little 4-packs of Nowalators, you know, like grape and strawberry, you know, and I could chew on those things, you know, for a while afterwards for $1, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, this is not for me. I'm not a big fan of the Mouseketeer bar. So I will catch you guys on the next one. If you're able, you know, try this. Try putting the double SOB with the Mouseketeer bar. It actually is surprisingly good. Just like with the strawberry shortcake and oud spice, that was super good to me too. You know, yeah, I mean, it was really good. Italian ices and tricolor, really good as well. I'm liking the pairing. So thank you, Lee, for the suggestion to do that. Great idea. I really take that part of this seriously. I try and go through and think, you know, of some really unique pairings, you know, for these gourmand scents with your traditional cologne style offering or fragrance. So on that note, as always, the wedge shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive. Happy shave, gents. Catch you next time.